Working with a global team is like a puzzle. Each piece fits differently, but together they create a masterpiece. How do you ensure that every piece fits together perfectly? Stick around and I'll show you the keys to unlocking seamless cross-cultural communication. Hi everyone, I'm Cecilia, your guide to communication in global teams. And today, we're talking about strategies to navigate differences when coworkers come from different countries. Working in diverse teams brings unique challenges, but fear not. In this video, we'll explore 4 essential skills to foster positive interactions and successful collaboration. Let's start with one of the most fascinating aspects of working in a multicultural environment, language. Have you ever encountered phrases or idioms that made you pause for a second? In a global team, it's about understanding the context and adapting. We have to be ready to recognize the unique ways language can shape meaning. Imagine a team member says, "Let's move this to the left a little bit," intending to delay the timeline on a project. However, someone else might think that left means shortening the timeline. The same phrase, 2 different interpretations. This is where awareness of language nuances becomes crucial. These small differences in language can lead to big misunderstandings, but when we take the time to understand and adapt, we create a richer, more collaborative environment. Now that we've touched on language nuances, let's dive into why adaptability matters in all of this. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine was telling me that he works with a team in the US who regularly uses the phrase chipping in. Immediately, I'm like, oh yeah, so chipping in, that means to participate or help out or sometimes even add money to something. And that's the correct usage of the phrase chipping in. However, as my friend continued to explain the way his colleagues used this unique phrase, I was a little confused, because they were using chipping in when most people would use filling in. Of course, I asked, where are these people from? Like, why are they using that phrase wrong? Of course, they're all American, they're all in the US, and they just use the phrase differently. But in this company, everyone understands that chipping in means doing something in place of someone else. So, being adaptable means more than just understanding and appreciating the differences of your colleagues. It's about adjusting to them to make yourself better understood. Take also the varying pronunciations of words like aluminum, aluminium, data, data. All of these words, you can hear them all over the world, and people will say them differently. Adapting to how your colleagues say it ensures clear communication without getting caught up in linguistic differences. So, we've talked about language and adaptability, but how do you know when and how to adapt? That's where your observational skills come into play. Remember that chipping in situation? Observational skills were necessary for adaptation. Being an observer and using context clues helped us navigate potential misunderstandings. It's more than just how we communicate, it's about creating a positive team dynamic. This is the why behind it. In diverse cultures, responses to mistakes can differ. Some people may directly address it, while others may subtly adapt to the changes. Being an observer helps us decode such cues. You can recognize what people around you are saying and doing and adapt your own speech and behavior to fit. Finally, let's bring it all together with collaboration. How do we work together effectively despite these language differences? Collaboration, despite language differences, is possible. It's about fostering an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. This adaptability ensures a collaborative environment where everyone's unique contributions shine. Consider complimenting a coworker's work. Simple gestures like these, despite language differences, foster a collaborative atmosphere. So remember, we're not striving for linguistic perfection. It's much more important to be a keen observer, adapt the language of your workplace, and foster strong professional relationships. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, stay confident and communicate with impact.